Hello and welcome to our Early Learning Centre at Yarra Valley Grammar. My name's Nikki Callow and I'm the director here. And I'm very pleased in the next little while to show you around our beautiful purpose-built centre that celebrated its 10th birthday last year. We cater for 3-year-olds through to 5-year-olds at our centre. We have a range of programs that are on offer. Families are able to choose those programs based on their child's age and based on the days of work that suits them. We have several programs that we offer families here at the centre. Our 3-year-olds can choose to either come 3 days per week on Monday, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, or 2 days per week on Thursdays or Fridays, or alternatively 5 days per week across the whole week. Our 4-year-olds, there's an opportunity to come 3 days per week, 4 days per week, or 5 days per week. Our 3-year-old program has a qualified teacher and 2 qualified educators that work in that room, and that's actually above regulated requirements. At Yarra Valley Grammar, we feel that the 3-year-olds have higher needs and we're able to offer that extra staff member to ensure the safety and the education of the children is excellent. Our 4-year-old program has a qualified teacher and also a qualified educational assistant. And we actually have a 3rd floating educational assistant that moves between the 2 programs. This is our 3-year-old room, and we're very fortunate that we're able to leave this room across the week set up specifically for 3-year-olds. Obviously, we understand that our 4-year-olds and 3-year-olds have very different developmental needs and learning abilities. So this room is specifically designed for the 3s. To give you an idea of what a typical day involves in the 3-year-old program, they generally come in, they place their belongings, their bag from home, their lunch and their morning tea that they've brought from home into their personal lockers. They'll then join their teacher and their friends on the floor. Sometimes we call it a hello circle or a group gathering, and have a story or a planned activity, perhaps some drama, perhaps some music. From there, they'll move to the indoor program. The tables are set up differently each day based on the program and based on their interests from the day before. After a period of time inside, they'll join together for morning tea. From morning tea, they may attend a specialist class or go outside for some outdoor time. After the outdoor time, they'll make that transition to lunch, where they join together again at the tables and have lunch. Then, in our 3-year-old program, they move from lunch to having what we call a quiet time, where we provide mattresses for the children to rest. Some will sleep, some won't sleep, and that's all dependent on what the family has requested from the teacher. After that time, they'll pack up from their rest and they'll move maybe outside, or they may go around the school grounds for a walk, or they may stay inside, depending on what the weather is like, depending on what the teacher has planned specifically for them. Then they move into their home time routine, where the parents come to the centre, into the foyer, and they're collected from there. The children do need to be toilet trained. It's a question that we're often asked, as we have the bathroom attached, but we don't have toilet and nappy changing facilities at the centre. This is one of our 4-year-old rooms, and it's specifically designed for 4-year-olds. 22 children is the maximum we would have in any of our classes here at the Learning Centre. We run our programs based on the Victorian Early Years Learning and Developmental Framework and a national curriculum, and we use observations that we take of the children on a daily basis to form that program. Each child also has an individual learning plan. We incorporate their individual learning plan within the daily program and the broad curriculum. The children in this level, in the 4-year-old level, attend specialist classes. They have a sports lesson once a week, they attend music once a week, and they also go to the library once a week. And in 4th term, they have an additional swimming program, an intensive swimming program that runs over 6 weeks. Communicating to families about their child's learning is very important to us, and there's several methods that and ways that we do that. One of the most important one is the child's learning portfolio, where we record information and document that in a folder that families have access to. It talks about things that they have done as a group and their individual growth and development. We also have reports that we write for families once halfway through the year and towards the end of the year also. In our 4-year-old program, those reports actually are passed on to their prep teachers so that those families and the prep teacher know where their child is at, and it will assist them in settling into school. This is another one of our 4-year-old programs. Here at Yarra Valley Grammar, we try and give the children a lot of life experiences and community experiences. We have several incursions and excursions that we hold throughout the year, which are incorporated within their daily program. We have a chicken hatching program, a rabbit rearing program, we visit the Kew Traffic School, and this year we're off to the Melbourne Zoo. We also take the opportunity to explore the wider school community and the campus. We'll often have VCE students come down and work with the children, and we'll take our children up to other classes also. It's great that the children get to be part of a large community, and we make the most of those opportunities. This is our outdoor play space at the centre. It's a beautiful open space. We have a beautiful gum tree that's in the middle with lots of central play occurring around it. It's used by all of the children at whatever time during the day, which is great because the younger ones get to learn from the older ones and the older ones get to learn from the younger ones. And of course we have some sibling interactions occurring. We're pretty keen on security here, and we have a gated security system for their safety. The big shed has lots of extra resources available, and the children are able to select those resources and equipment to add to their play and extend on their ideas. Our 4-year-old children are also very fortunate to be able to access our school bush site, which is actually on the campus, located a short walk from the Early Learning Centre, and they attend once a week where they immerse themselves in mud, rope play and lots of risky play. That program is run by one of our teachers who is a forest school educator. This is one of my favourite spaces in the whole centre. It's our hallway. We use it for small group withdrawal. We use it on rainy days with gross motor equipment set up. And we also use it of a morning when families come in to drop their children off, and the noise and the chatter that we hear as they greet each other is just beautiful. We also have this space as part of where we have our music class, and also outside is where we have our sports class. The sports teacher, the music teacher, and the library teacher are the same teachers that the children will have when they commence prep, and this is specifically done to help with their school transition. I hope you've enjoyed having a look around our beautiful centre. Obviously there's lots more to tell you, so I welcome you to contact admissions with any further questions or inquiries. Thank you.